Yes, let's get ready to get to work, shall we? Now that I've shared all over whatever. Excuse me? Bratty, wait, this is the wrong scene. We're not here yet, We'll get here. Okay? Hello. I see you, Lucas. Hi. Great to have you here, of course, as always. No, it's not okay. It's not okay to be an onion this day and age. Nothing's okay. Everything's okay, actually. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It will be all right. You're here for a video game. We'll get to the video game in a second. You're not here for me. What's the point? Who wants to watch Onion? Slay the Spire. Give me Slay the Spire. And you know what? I do understand. Because I do love Slay the Spire as well. But, you know, I also love when I love my friends and my memory leak. It's okay to lurk, even like you don't have to talk to me, even though I'd appreciate it. I always appreciate it when you talk to me, personally. But like, you don't have to. It's not required, it's not obligatory. Alright, again, I love audience participation. Please do. You like harassing me during the talking section, huh? That's okay. It's fine. I'll live. I'll pout. My face will turn all flushed and blue and I'll... This is not the most frustrating thing that will happen to me today, frankly. We've got quite the struggle ahead of us. Trying to get the Ascension 8 and Ascension 9 wins took me a really long time, like an embarrassingly long time. I've been doing practically nothing but playing Slay the Spire for the last week. And today we are going to finally, and we're gonna do this on stream. I want everyone to know, I want the whole world to know that I'm so cool I can beat Ascension 10 as underrated hidden gem character, the Regent. Slept like 3 hours last night. Yeah, it's rough. Because work doesn't pause for when you have a bad sleep day, and I have bad sleep days all the time. I am the kind of person who will go to sleep, and if I go to sleep before 2 a.m., I will wake up at 2 a.m. If I go to sleep before like 1:30 in the morning, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and then it's like over. Like, isn't that messed up? Yeah, just like me, for real. Oh, I'm so relatable. Doesn't everyone love me? That's a lot to think of yourself, buddy. But, you know, we can keep dreaming. Damn, can we keep dreaming? I believe my favorite VTuber is RetroSlop. Oh boy, I'm RetroSlop. Retroing it up. Los Retros Hermanos. Don't worry, we won't be here for that long. When I get to Spire and Ascension climb attempts, then we won't be retro anymore. Because for once, I like a new video game, and that's a miracle. Even though it's not really a miracle because it's a sequel to an old game I like, so... And yes, Slay the Spire 2 is friend swap. As it stands right now, it is very likely I will be in a Slay the Spire 2 multiplayer collaboration on Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. That's what the schedule is right now. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you have a good time. I hope I have a good time. I hope everyone doesn't laugh at me and call me a little nerd. Because that would be embarrassing. I don't know if my little heart is ready for that. My little heart might not be ready for that. But then again, I can say worse things about myself, am I right? Ha ha ha! Yeah. So, what are you, a grandma? So, what are we sewing? Pants? But yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Regent for a second. My guy, my friend, and most importantly, our shit prince, the Regent from Slay the Spire 2. I'm gonna move myself down to the corner and open up the damn video game. We're going to video games early today, and there's a reason for that. First, turn on the music. I am not listening to Vocaloid while playing this on stream like I do when I'm playing it off stream. Unfortunately, I mean, like, I know we'd all love to listen to Rolling Girl while attempting Slay the Spire 2 Ascension 10 Regent, the hardest thing in the game. Typically considered the most struggle character, but he's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of Mr. Regent here. My shit prince. We've climbed all of these. No Ascension, Elite spawn more often, Ancients only heal 80% of your missing HP, enemies and treasure chests drop 25% less gold, 1 less potion slot, start with Ascender's Bane, less rest sites, rare and upgraded cards appear less often, all enemies harder to kill, all enemies have deadlier attacks, 2 bosses at the end of Act 3. And for reference to how much of a pain this has been, as someone who has beaten A20 Heart in Spire 1, let me look at my win rate. 11 wins to 70 losses. Hi. Hi, Shy. What's up? Sky, I can't read. I'm so sorry. It happens. You know, I'm a vegetable. I'm not literate. And anyway, I'm just going through what it took to get here. It took 70 losses to get to Ascension 10. We struggle, we fight, but we climb. Let's see what Niao's got for us. Oh, you're going to bed? Well, good night. I wish you the most comfy sleep and the most soft sheets. Take 13 damage. I don't want to take 13 damage if I don't have to. We are presented at the start with the illusion of choice. Okay, but this is a relatively safe looking act, right? We've got campfires between the elites. A very nice thing for me. These elites are super dangerous, especially in this nefarious Underdogs. I might go this way instead. I don't know, because I'd rather the shop be later. But I guess it depends. Sometimes you want to take a shop just to avoid taking more combats and bleeding. We bleed super hard on this character on A10. You just take damage. And that being said, there is no early shop anyway, so that's not really a factor, so I'd like the shop to be as late as possible. 13 damage is a little rough to take, but removing 2 cards is very good. I'll admit, I haven't tried this one as much, because taking 13 damage is scary, and then going into... I can always take this to avoid going outside of the easy pool combats. You get 3 easy ones, all right? The 3 easy ones, they're not too bad. But after that, you get some really messed up gaggles of enemies, even in the regular hallway fights. So I might take this way to avoid taking damage going into the elite. But that depends what happens. Let's try removing 2. Now, normally I remove a lot of strikes, but going into the first combat with 2 strikes down and all my defense sounds really bad. It sounds like it's going to take me extra turns to kill, which we don't want. We want to kill fast. And yeah, this is typical nice turn 1. We only take 1 damage. We get to actually hit with our strike after applying vulnerable with falling star. Base deck, this is not too bad. Now, obviously, we have to redraw our deck to get falling star back, so this turns a little less whelming. But that's okay. We're still not taking too much damage. And I think this should kill. This is typically how the easy pool fights go. You take like 5 damage, which is a little harder when we sacrifice some of our health. Now, here's an interesting choice. Stardust is certainly the best card, but it's not necessarily the most helpful in Act 1, especially going into an elite that might be Celestial Gardeners, which is a case where we take Crush Under as well as the other easy pool fights we're gonna take. So I think that's what we take, and we hope we find another win condition card eventually. And yeah, this turn is a little less depressing because we have this, but we're still getting hurt. Yeah, that's a free 6 damage for ya, C-punk. You little punk. You think you are a little punk? Oh. You know, I did take 13 damage at the start of the run. No wonder my health's kind of low. Venerate a falling star. And that's lethal. Can you give a $1,000 to all your viewers if you lose this attempt? I don't have that to give. Okay, so these 2 cards, they look very different. They're actually very similar, and this one's the better version of it. So this is 1 cost, deal 4 damage, transform a card in your hand into minion dive bomb, which is 1 cost, deal 13 damage, exhaust. This is 2 cost, deal 6 times 3 damage. 6 times 3 is 18. Floor 3. Yeah, hashtag Regent Gaming. This is on me for picking lose 13 health at Meow though. But you still, like, we're bleeding. We had like over 40. We had like 45 or something. What? I don't remember how much you started off with. It's less than 75. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Anyway, we are going to be, as I initially always expected, resting at the rest site before and after the elite. This is usually what we do here. We don't get a lot of rest sites in Act 1, hashtag Regent Gaming. Anyway, as I was explaining, so this is 6 times 3. This is 18 damage. What this is, if you think about it, 2 cost, deal 13 plus 4. This is 17 damage, but you exhaust a card. So you use this to exhaust bad cards, and it's also still a really solid 2 cost damage option. We take Be Gone. There are places where you take Celestial Might, because it's not a terrible card for Act 1. I think we take the 1 damage so we can hit again. I think that's right. I'm fairly confident in that position. We need this guy gone this turn because we are frail. How much damage do we need to do here? How much can I greed? This is 7. Yeah, let's do it this way. Spread some love. Great fight. That went extremely well. Only taking 1 damage to the corpse logs, I'm happy. I'm very happy. That... thumbs up from me. Okay. How do we win this elite fight here? Because I'm lacking defensively now. So I'm not sure I want to take another attack when I also don't have star generation. But another crush under would help against gardeners, but it's also taking 2 crush unders, and I'm not sure I love that. But I'm also very ahead on card remove. So maybe we do. I'll take that. I've convinced myself. Give me another combat, actually. I want to see another card. Maybe I will regret this. Straying from the plan. I need to do more damage, right? This guy throws bigger haymakers later. I'll take the 8. I'll take the 8. Fine. You can have the 8. You can have my 8 health. It's fine. Cringe draw. Laugh at this user. Cringe draw. Why? Potion me? This does not help. I'm gonna cry. Falling Star decided not to come to class today is really what happened here. Okay, I don't think I take a 3rd crush under. Gamma Blast is considerable. It's a very solid card. Applying multiple turns of weaken vuln is super good here. Even though it's star expensive, I think I do take it. Let's reduce the risk we get smoked by a combat on the event space and rest first. I do not think I want to lose HP. We'll get the 3 strength later from Sword of Stone. Not a great turn 1, but could be worse. I mean, at least we reduce strength, take slightly less damage, and we hit the 20 damage threshold, but... How much damage am I willing to take? This only has 7. We'll draw back into minion dive bomb, okay? That's later investment. Like right now, you see? Even better. And now we don't play stars again for the rest of the combat. It's called being star poor. That's fine, this isn't going terribly. It's not going great either. There's still 31 health to chunk through. And 14 damage I'm about to take, but you know... Hey, we can make it 13. And we do kill this turn usually. I can draw all days. Yeah, that's... I should have strength potioned. I should have strength potioned at the beginning of the fight. And that is about what I expected to happen taking Precarious. It happens. It happens. Sometimes you get a really dangerous underdog's act, and that's just how it is, you know? Okay, random rare, 1 of 2 colorless cards. I don't like 2 relics and add an additional strike and defend. I think that's like evil and terrible. I'm looking for things that I like this. I like that a lot. And then we can figure out where we want to go from there. Fine, random rare card me. Seeking Edge, okay. That's not a bad random rare. Yes, and we are in the overgrowth. A little bit easier, I'd say. Probably 17, It's a really crummy Sovereign Blade, but we'll take Bulwark or something later and make this power really good. I mean, hell, we got a lot of value out of it this turn. I mean... Maybe I'm underplaying the value of a retain 2 cost attack. Maybe I'm crazy. I also do like watching Sovereign Blade get really big. I don't like Rotten War very much. It doesn't do that much this... It is an attack. But it's hardly any better than a strike, which is my issue. So I think I'd rather take Patter because it's just a better card. That's a solid relic. Thanks for that for free. I could have paid by having 2 strikes in defense to get that. Think about it. Isn't that messed up when you think about it that way? Okay, so I take 30% less. I do 30% less damage. I'm pretty sure this Sovereign Blade is enough to kill. Okay, all right. That's math I'm not sure I feel like doing in my head. We're going into Ceremonial Beast. I don't know how much I want to take a bunch of block cards, but I just take Celestial Might because it goes better into the elites. I think I do. Okay, okay. I think I do kill you. As sad as it is to not get a lot of value out of the Vuln. Actually, maybe this was kill Right Slime with that and then use... And then just like defend, just block. And either way I was taking this damage, so who really cares? Please don't brick me next turn. I'd really like not to. It's unlikely, but if I don't draw a strike, I'll be very sad. I mean, the defense are upgraded. I probably could have blocked that, but you know. Take an even worse Sovereign Blade card. This card is like so slow. Like it's net 0 energy, but it was like gain an energy next turn, do nothing this turn. And to me, that's really brutal. I don't like that. Obviously, it's more takeable with Seeking Edge. What does this upgrade to? I think it just forges a little more, and a little disappointing, but... Looking at what I have right now, Book of Stars is the best, but is Refined Blade genuinely the move into elites? Do I try this to maybe see if it can help me get through Frog? I have a lot of health. Can I get away with upgrading? What would I upgrade? Because this is an upgrade for 6 damage, so it's definitely a candidate, especially when I have Patter in my deck. I think we take Cloak of Stars and actually do that. I think that's crazy, because normally by now I'm already like, maybe I should rest. But hear me out. Yeah, it was Verdonis. This was the right choice. Look at all these upgrades. Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah. Let me save the Vigor. Block 5 or Venerate? I'm redrawing into my deck, so I would like the stars. Like, ouch, yeah, to take 15 for fun, but like... Cloak of Stars says that was the right choice. I did in fact save more health playing that than I would have playing the defend. And now I look at my precarious situation and say, it's fine, actually, we do kill. We kill 1,000,000 times. Anchor? We love Anchor on this character. This does so much to help with our setup phase. Okay, I'm going to hope I don't need Astral Pulse because I have AoE. And in that case, this might be a skip. As novel as Arsenal is, and theoretically this might be good with like minions, because minions count as colorless, I don't think I'll take that. Give me nothing. It's time to rest. You've got another campfire after this elite. A little scary, a little scary. I'll admit it, I'm a little scared. Do I patter? I don't patter here. No, I want to play this with something that gets more value out of the... Yeah, this was the right call. Hit me with the 12 damage per hit Celestial Might, thanks. And then this Sovereign Blade can hit Falling Star and be really nice. And I'll... Cloak of Stars me, and I think I do the 11 and take the 13 to the chin. I need you gone. Now, don't get me wrong, I might be playing the speed potion. There's an argument I should have even played it that turn, but watch this, watch this. How much does this do? Hold up, let me think about this for a second. So this is 8 plus 3 vigor each. So it's 11 times 3 times 1.5, which is 33 times 1.5. 33 is, it's enough to kill. This is not necessary. We do not need to play the potion. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Am I cocky in a, like, takes orbit way? That is, like, extremely cocky. I'm still resting, by the way. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Does this deck beat Celestial Beast? Ceremonial Beast? Probably. It probably does. And Orbit actually helps into that, but it's really bad into another elite, and I'm considering taking another elite. And it's kind of a weird late game scale card. It's not incredible, but like take Guiding Star like a normal person. But, ooh, Bellows hits Orbit and makes it only cost 1. Ooh. I like that idea. Give me it. This helps too. That's a relic that supports me picking it. Give me a setup turn with my Anchor. I can block so much. I think I do hit with this, right? Yeah. Yeah, because the 4 block doesn't do anything. I already full block. They give me 1,000,000 block. I love AoE. I did play the power I was given by Niao at the start of the run. How much does this do? Enough to kill, right? Right? 8 times 3, that's definitely more than 18. Who am I kidding? These do not do enough damage, not that it really ever was even in consideration. What's in my draw pile? Orbit, and then I redraw. I only have 1 star cost attack in my deck. So I think I play strike, and I think this is the best way to increase my odds of killing next turn. And as they say, it didn't really matter. The illusion of choice. Vuln pot, it's the least necessary. What did I take here? I took Orbit. For some asinine reason, I took Orbit. Spoils of Battle is considerable here, actually. For once, I actually am considering taking that. It's a card I don't love. But, like, I can Big Forge, actually. Going into, like... I'd argue Frog likes this card, actually. Like, this is good into Frog. I have 2 potions. I'm going in with 2 potions. If I don't take a lot of damage here, then I'm kind of vindicated. All right, this is our setup turn. Play our powers. Enter my world of fun and whimsy. Yes, Mario. $70, no Mario. Chungus life, Chungus life. You know what? Let's try it. Get me out of here. I don't like that at all. $27 times 2 should kill here if my math isn't like abysmal. Like, that's obviously over 48 because it's over 50. I take Royal Gamble here. Royal Gamble 4? I mean, I guess for Cloak of Stars and whatever else I might take later, and it exhausts itself, so it's not so bad to have. You can kind of take this respectively. Okay, let's test if this is actually good against this boss. Yeah, we just block. This is fine. I have a little bit of patience with this, even though this is bad, because Sovereign Blade already kills if I play that power. So let's not end phase here. I want to play that power before I end phase. Because once I play this, I need the frogs dead next turn. Or the parasites, whatever. You know, you're dead the moment I get out of here, buddy. 32 damage to all enemies. You're not infecting me with nothing. Ice cream? Convergence? Love that. That's a great combat reward. Now, I'd really like... Damn, the big sword is carrying you. Yeah, this is... Well, I got extremely lucky for a run that actually makes Sovereign Blade good because I started with Seeking Edge, and Seeking Edge is a very good card into... Make that... Where is... Can it come to class? I would love to see you come to class. Seems like that's not happening. And... I guess you. I'm taking damage I would not like to be tanking and frankly should not be taking this combat, but whatever. Fine, do your 4. That one's free, I'm being nice. That was stupid. Why did I do that? I could have killed. Embarrassing. All things considered, Lucas, this run's actually going very well. Pale blue dot's funny here with ice cream, but does that make it good? Are we like super off metaing right now? I'm sorry, I have resting sad face. Pale blue dot's memes. There's no way it's pale blue dot here. Play it with energy pod, I mean, but like why? I'm using retain to keep myself up. I have Royal Gamble and I'm lacking in stars to spend it on. Quasar's kind of a stupid, silly one. But it's something to spend those stars on from Gamble, and it's also energy 0. So maybe that's silly, but terrible hits for upgrade, but whatever. It's fine. Sometimes you draw bad on turn 1. Where did I get the extra energy? Oh, I had unspent energy. Yeah, that's why. I should have not played that strike then. Give me the extra energy. I do want to play Celestial Might. I want to play all these. I need to get this guy down. The faster I get out of this phase, the better. Because I have 5 energy this turn. We can forge, we can venerate, we can defend, we cannot play an attack to gain 4 additional block and still be like, damn, I'm cutting it close. But consider, maybe there's a reason we play like this. Yeah, hidden gem me. Three more damage. Ah! Can 3 replace it, Sovereign Blade? What did that hit? I can get it down here. So we do daze this turn, which is incredible. I'm thankful for that. I am cutting it close. I am cutting it so close right now. What card did this hit? I played the thing. What? Whatever, man. Perish. Thrumming Hatchet to hit again. This next turn is very scary. Leek, can you bless my barb hut? Yes, I support your barb hut. Oh, fuck. Alright, Alright, that's what I'm doing this turn. Full block. What does Quasar have for me? There's no attacks in my discard pile. I think I'll take the free 11 damage. I think I'll play everything. Do I die? I think I survived with 1 HP. Yikes. Okay, okay. Patter. Celestial Might. We made it. That was really scary. Is this the Sword Sage run? Have we found the Sword Sage run? I think we have. What is this? I've never seen this before. Calling bell, empty. These are just old boss relics. And you know, it might be empty cage. I think it's empty cage. I'm really feeling empty cage. I didn't realize there was a guy who just gives you old boss relics. Empty cage 2 strikes. So I'm good. I did not go to a shop last act, and there's a shop leading into a rest site elite, combat rest site. And then the option to dodge and to dodge all of this if I'm not confident, but also I can still go like this elite as well. Okay, okay, I like that path. That sounds like a good path to me. I get my 3 easy pools. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. I can hold on to energy. Let's not play useless things. I don't need to play strike. Okay, so I have a 20 damage 2 times. Do I need to... 22 damage 2 times, that still doesn't kill. Which means I should have hit the other guy. It's fine, it's fine. I can also just not play an attack this turn and gain extra block. I don't think we're doing that. There we go, there we go. Incredible. You saved me. Am I feeling know thy place? I might actually. I like that it exhausts out of my deck, but it makes me more likely to get the Sovereign Blade Vuln turn that I'm looking for. So you know what? You can get in here. You can get in here. Fine, I believe in you. Or, you know, I can just use it right now to reduce the damage. No. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't need the 4 block. That's not giving me energy. That's ice cream. Convergence, Quasar. First attack or skill is placed on the top of your draw pile. How much damage is Sovereign Blade doing right now? 28. I'm a little scared, but actually, you know, yes. Do I need stars? What's in my draw pile? Cloak of Stars is in my draw pile, but so is 2 extra energy I can use to dizzy. So I think I'm gonna do that instead. Can I do this? Right, I play Sovereign Blade. I play Celestial Might to get the Dizzy to happen. And then I pass turn. Because guess who's back? Shady's back, tell a friend. Get the extra 4 block and take 1 damage this fight. That's wonderful. Perish. I don't think so. I don't want to have a bigger deck. I like having a smaller deck. That sounds really strange if you mess with the pronunciation a little, you know? Give me automation. I'll get like 1 extra energy out of that this fight, and that's okay. Random question, but what does Sovereign Blade do since it has like 3 costs, but it seems to be a generic gray cost? Sovereign Blade, what it does is it retains. That's what it does. I don't like this. Orbit or defend? I'll take 17. We are coming up on a rest site and an event. Orbit me? Orbit me. That might be absurd. That might be an absurdity. I'm taking 13 damage that I probably shouldn't take. Oh, and the wrong card to show up. Only 20. I don't like that. I'm just gonna have to take it to the chin then. We are resting, okay? This didn't go super well. It's okay now, though. Now we can kill. Can we? We can, but, you know, I had to think a little harder than I thought. Yeah, so how Sovereign Blade works is that any card that says Forge, I'll find it, like Seeking Edge Forge 7, the first time you forge, it adds it to your hand. So it's a card you create, and all the cards that Regent generates are all considered colorless. But this one in specific, it stays in your hand until you play, and then it just goes back into your draw pile and shuffles like normal, but it has retain. It has a base 10 plus however much forge you've done this combat, because once it's been created, forge just adds to its damage. It does when it first does it too, but you know. Reflect is a good card. Reflect is a reason I took Royal Gamble. Reflect is a really good card. I think I take Reflect. Tease me? I don't know. I don't want to add 2 commons, but I don't want to lose 14 HP. Fine. Commons me. I'll take being scared. Alright, I'll take Refine Blade and... I don't like this. I don't like this. Why do I have to take these? Stinky cards. I guess Solar Strike. Make sure I have something. If I see Lee's Waffle in here, I end my life. Okay. Prayer Wheel's cool. Most of these are kind of poo-poo. However, I do really like the idea of getting a better potion. No, I mean, these are still better than Strike. Remove a Strike. Potion Belt. I think I will, actually. I'm gonna buy Potion Belt. That's a way to win fights. This elite fight's scary. I'll take it, though. Overall, I'm pretty good at the elite fights in this sack now that I have all this. Quasar, give me something helpful right now. That's helpful right now, thanks. Seven plus 9 plus 6 times 2. I think I still Convergence. I got 25 plus 4. I think that's enough to block. If it's not, I barely take any damage, and that's the kind of damage you take taking elites anyway. Yeah, because I need a couple turns of setup here. And this is not the turn of setup I wanted. Can I gamble away a lot of this? Gamble away the attacks first. Even Refined Blade, I'm not playing you this turn. This is not much better. Okay, take the block, I guess. And I do need to forge, but that wasn't incredible, but I'll be fine. I need to venerate. I don't think I do. I don't think I want to. We're gonna one turn these guys. This is all set up for the turn. All right, let's do this. Got him. Normally that fight is incredibly scary on this character, especially if you're building around Sovereign Blade. We were lucky to get that power at the start of the run. And we love to get this. We absolutely love to get this. Toxic. The mites are cute. I do like them. No, we take reflect here, right? We reflect here. And then what? Do we pass? No. I have enough block, don't I? No. Wait. Do I just save the energy? Just have like a billion energy? No, I get rid of toxic because I already played orbit, so I should be playing something. Just to gain more orbit energy. But not cards that do nothing, because I also save energy with ice cream. This is what we were waiting for. 42 damage to all. It kills one of them. And then I take 18 anyway. Good show. How would I play this? What does this do to help me? Nothing. What's in my draw pile? Why not? Let me kill this way. I don't need it to do damage to everything. But most things are gonna... How's my star generation to take the smith here, though? Like, it seems like probably the right call going into boss fights, but it's a little scary with my stars. Or lack thereof, especially because I'm probably still resting. I'm extremely scared of the possibility of having a really bad turn. Okay, hi, Juicy Bracelet. Welcome to class. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that turn one. I did not save any energy for the next turn, but... It's a big but. I think that's okay. No. I think I just take this damage. Is it me or Juzu Bracelet has appeared in every single run you've seen of me? It feels like it appears all the time, but it's also because I see Juzu Bracelet and I'm like, that's poopy. I don't like this. I play this just to get an extra energy? Yes, I do. No, we're not. Let's not be stupid here. We can rest. Ouch. Okay. And that's that for this turn. I don't love that, but that's what that is. Royal Gamble. Reflect? Okay. Now I am fine. I Quasar? Yes, I do Quasar. I have a lot of stars. Master strategy, me. Spoils of battle. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think I just play my entire hand. Get a bunch of block. Sounds good. I'll take it. That card's still getting value. I still every once in a while hit it with Vigor. Summon Forth, or... Is this the first ever parry run? No, it's Summon Forth, right? It's definitely Summon Forth. Maybe it's not. It's expensive. Either way, I still like this more. It forges for me and it puts it back, and I'm still gonna get value out of that if I'm saving a bunch of energy with ice cream. Regen pot? I'm gonna use like half of these against the boss. I am extremely scared of this guy. What if instead of resting, I now make use of... let me see here. Instead of resting, because it is now maybe not so necessary if I use the regen potion. One cost Sword Sage? Is that crazy? Is that insane? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? I have no upgraded cards in my deck, by the way. All my upgrades are just whatever Bellows hits turn 1. And I'm okay with that. I guess that's my turn 1 then. This fight's scary. Sometimes you do nothing and frantic escape is just at the bottom of your draw pile and you cry and it's sad. Sometimes you draw no block and you cry and you're sad and you take most of your health right now for no reason. Well, I love that. What's in my draw pile? No, that's not enough. I need to play powers and shit. I might need to use this dupe plot to block. Which is a problem. Okay, I survive because I do not play... Okay, my heart is racing right now. This is terrifying. Please, Army, what do you got for me? Equilibrium, love that, thanks. Is that enough? It is now. Probably a waste. I think I got that block for not playing. I don't think that's enough. I think I perish. Sucks to be too slow, I guess. Yeah. Well, we tried. I'm not really sure how to build into the Insatiable. I feel like against any other boss, I would have done really well. But dude just decided to hit really hard for some reason. Like, I think that deck beat Knowledge Demon. I don't think it beat Insatiable. I think we're gonna transform. What do we got, underdogs? Right back to the beginning. I don't like this act very much. That's what I think. I think I don't like this act very much. A really good elite hunting route here that doesn't involve me just dying anyway. So maybe I'll play something a little different. How do we feel about this route? It's one elite, but transform a card. I guess I have a lot of time to prepare. Well, that's not a good transform. I mean, it's like a decent card if you can get it off, but flat out, this deck cannot get it off. As it stands right now, that's not happening. That was a really good run. I'm disappointed. Tis okay. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm frail. I'm taking a bajillion damage from the stupid corpse slugs. And you know, we go back to the beginning. Give me Celestial Might, of course. Enchant a striker, defend with spiral or heal. I think I'll heal. I think I'll heal. Sounds good to me. Celestial Might will help a bit. Also, that event kind of takes the place of one of the rest sites I was probably going to end up in, so yeah. So yeah, you're lovely. Take glow? Can I take glow here? Yes, right? Because I'm not playing into an elite for a while. So even though glow doesn't help me that much right now, it definitely will help me later, especially if I'm trying to actually play decisions. Like some kind of madman. And hey, a good turn one for once, right? We love that. Venerate, glow me. I would like to block this turn, actually. I would not like to deal with all this. Look at Celestial Might doing just the right amount of damage. Are we black hole? I mean, I took glow. I can get value out of this. Again, especially if our only elite's late, I mean, by the time I get to it, I might actually get a lot of stuff going with it. I play this turn? Yes, I do. I have a bunch of stars and nothing to spend it on. Like, who cares? I have a bunch of defends to play and a bunch of block to gain and still take damage. It was worth it. Oh, I'm taking 8. I still think that was the best use of that turn. I don't think we take the Vuln pot. Be gone? Yes, absolutely you take Be Gone here. We've got an infinite piece already. We want to take a card that can reduce the cards in my deck. Great to draw through the stink. This will block for me. Defend? I don't like that I'm defending it. No, like there's no way you play defend there. I shouldn't have even played the first one. Frankly, I should have played Celestial Might if I could. I need you gone. Yay, take 9. I love the underdogs. I love the underdogs. You know what? Eat my buffer. Eat my shorts. It's fine. It's fine. That would have been useful. If I had Waterfall Golem, I would have kept that. My draws, they're so bad. It's almost like my deck's filled with, like, expensive slop. That doesn't help me. Potion, save me? Ship in a bottle, sure. That helps a little bit. I'll use both of them. I'm both of them against Cultist, you know? Sure. Does Prophesize even help me here? No, but... Shoot, that only does 3 damage. Ugh. And it's on instance, not... Wait. Glow could draw me... It did not draw me it. Yeah, well, you know, sucks to suck big wieners, but, you know, someone's gotta... I don't like any of these. I think all of these are bad options. Right? Like... Yeah, I think we skip, in fact. I'll go against what I'm likely gonna try to do. Gain 6 max HP, enchant a card with steady. Enchant 2 cards with steady. Am I going to a shop this act? Probably. But if I want to give something retain, it's probably gonna be helpful. I can retain decisions and glow? Like, I think that is, like, good late game. I can route more conservatively because I took that. This guy. The absolute nerve. hate this encounter so much. You get smoggy and then die. It's possible. If I'm threatened with a lot of damage, the fire potion goes. I hate this encounter. Go, just draw me damage. You've done nothing for me ever. Am I seriously just taking... Die. Bye. Ooh. Just utterly abysmal. That didn't kill... Why even live? I'll just die anyway. Come on. Okay, Cloak of Stars. Actually, I want... because I don't want to take more things in general. And it's star cost in a deck that's still really star hungry. How does this deck beat fish? What the hell is this? Is my deck just all unplayable garbage? It probably is. I'm dodging this elite. This is terrible, frankly. Yeah, there's no way I block this, so I either kill or die. And the question is... Which one? Alright, yeah, take my potion, and then I still probably get absolutely smoked. How much gold do you... I have 60 of my gold? Wait, yeah, this... Yeah, the... I think we just let the gremlin go, which is extremely sad, but you know, I could draw into Falling Star and not kill. That killed. Yes, it did. I had a power that deals 3 damage. I'm a genius. Take Pillar of Creation. I only have 1 card that activates it though. I don't think so. Are we no Elite Act 1ing? Does this beat fish? Does it really? Am I gonna kin myself and pretend it does? Yes, I am. I choose cowardice and then realize I'm gonna take this much damage anyway. Just destroy me. Just destroy me. Just do it again. Watch this do 1 billion damage. It didn't do 1 billion damage, but it did a respectable amount, you know? Got me out of here, but I'm limping on my 1 leg. Kingly Kick? I think I need this for the boss, right? There's no way I beat fish without taking this. There's no way I beat the next enemy at all, but... Yeah, I just die this turn, right? Yeah, I think I die this turn, and that's that. And, you know, it was great knowing you guys, you know? Sucks to suck, you know? The greatest onions didn't grow on trees. They started from the ground, you know? Are we gonna try cut to take 13 again? How conservatively can we route here? That's not it. This is a forced elite with no rest type before, which is psychotic. Either way, I'm in extreme danger no matter what, because there is a mandatory elite here. And here, there are 2 elites, right? Early shop, which is kind of scary. I can't afford to do that then. Small capsule, bag of prep. Maybe the shop is really good and I survive. Acting real brave for someone who's gonna die to waterfall giant anyway, but you know. You know, it sucks to be terrible poo-poo, but you know, it happens. Hopefully that's the last of that. Probably not. You get this one dead this turn, but took an absolutely absurd amount of damage. Was that a venerate? I don't think that was a venerate. I think that was play 2 strikes there. Yes, minion, dive bomb, defend sounds perfect. At least this fight went well. Hopefully. You never know. But this goofy game we call life. Spire is life, Spire is life. Particle Wall's definitely the best card here. Much as I don't like that I have Star Generation, I can always get it. Right, like maybe at the shop. Okay, how much can we afford? I only have 120, which might be Child of the Stars. Shining Strike? Oh, I don't have enough for Shining Strike. I'd prefer Shining Strike. I guess Particle Wall is going to be my defense. I'm gonna take Shining Strike, and I'll hope that's enough. It's probably not. And according to plan, these 2 things show up on the same turn to validate me a little bit. There's a chance, you know, I'm pretty sure Shining Strike just kills, right? Shining Strike does 8 damage. Perfect. I am so vindicated. The levels of vindication on this guy are insane. Is it Bulwark? Is it Bulwark? Crescent Spear a psychotic take here? It kind of is. 1 cost deal 10. But I'll probably pick 1 or 2 more cards that take... Let's try it. Let's try Crescent Spear here. That's, again, that's psychotic, but I need something to help me right now. And I think Bulwark's a little slow right now. I think it's probably the best card in that reward and probably the right choice, but... We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I mean, we absolutely play everything. Because I can block with Particle Wall after generating 1 billion stars and kill next turn because that attack puts itself back on top. So I know I draw something. Quasar? Actually, I'm thinking yes, Quasar. Buff my stupid spear. Rest. I need that rest if there's even a chance that I go in here and see what I think I'm gonna see. Okay, I did not see guardians, but... Or I did not see gardeners, but I was scared. Do I touch of insanity here? I don't know if I do. I don't think so. Yeah, because I think the goal here is to be able to play this turn, and that's why I use that potion. Back. And this one's kind of rough. We don't like the turn we've had this turn, but at least we get to use Vuln. Shoot, hold up. I've made a huge mistake. I've made a very big mistake. I've split at the wrong turn. Now I'm going to take 1 billion damage and cry. Tell me something. Yes, it does make it energy free. It does make it stars free. Which means we might be able to kill next turn and avoid all the terrible punishment that's about to happen to me. Let's see. I might have enough stars to block this. Or, you know, I could just kill, right? Let's see, so that is 17 plus 8 is enough. It's certainly enough. Okay, okay, this is actually going surprisingly well. Do I need supermassive for the boss? I took something that plays into it, but I'm not sure I want it. Photon cut? It's like expensive. The thing is, I'm drawing attacks very often with Shining Strike, so I'm doubtful that is necessary. Oh, jeez, I have another elite. What am I doing with my life? I don't want to spend the stars here. Probably should have spent the stars thinking about it. Next, I can kill with Be Gone. Convert this and then still play a block card. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Quasar, what do you got for me? Dramatic entrance? Can I kill? Like with dramatic entrance, I can kill. Yeah, that's what it's about. I think it's glow. I think it's glow. There's an argument for patter here, but I think it's glow. Venerable T set, that does not help me right now, but you know, all right, choose one. Is it Crescent Spear again? Am I Perfected Strike? I mean, what does Crescent Spear do? It adds to Crescent Spear. 2 Crescent Spears for the elite, right? Which is what I took the first one for anyway. Oh, and then I got this guy, and I'm like, shoot, I should have taken block. What am I doing? Okay, I have potions that I can use here. Not really the right kind of potions, but you know, I think I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. I don't think I'm good at this fight, actually. Quasar, what do you got for me? Let's try that. Maybe that'll get me out of this. Transform a card! Transform a card! It's already looking great. Extremely validated choice to play that. Oh gosh, I have to survive a turn. What does minion dive bomb transform into? A block card. Everything I could have ever asked for. I don't think that matters. We're gonna take the 7 and that's gonna be the end of it. Because even if I don't draw a kill, and I will draw a kill. Ha, Comet. Hi, Comet. I wish you were in my deck right now. What am I routing for? Probably shouldn't take another elite. We're gonna discard... What am I doing? Why did I discard the potion? I got potion belt. Look at the screen, buddy. Take another particle wall. That might make me confident. Can you heal me? Gain 100 gold, random forgotten card from the past. Caltrops. Walk around the pile from a safe distance, pick up some forgotten valuables and oddities here and there. Why were these created in the first place? Are these just a bunch of removed cards? I'm pretty sure Caltrops is not in the silent pool anymore. That's funny. Hi, Caltrops. I remember you. That's where all those event cards are. Okay, I understand. I would not want to lose energy. How do we do against the other elites? Probably not that good. I probably take damage. Which is to say, if I did not throw out Explosive Ampoule, I might have considered it, because it would have made me better into Gardeners. I'm really glad I took an extra copy of that barrier, because, yeah, this sucks, and no thanks. I'm gonna do this, actually. There's a reason for that. It's because I'm not trusting of my situation. I don't want to use this, but I don't want to take a lot of damage either. How much does this do? 18, that's a lot of damage. Is it enough damage, though? I'm once again validated for doing that and for taking this card. Quasar, what do you got for me? None of these are playable. Ultimate Strike. This is fine. We most likely kill next turn. We definitely kill next turn. Crescent Spear kills. We're okay. We're okay. We're hardly okay, but we're okay. I think it's Radiate. Radiate helps us now, but it also really helps us later on. It's our first Caltrops play nowhere. It's definitely Venerate. And then it's Caltrops. Is that silly a little bit, but I kind of like it? Oh, I think I play Shining Strike, actually. Now that, then I can afford to play Particle Wall, right? Because nothing in my deck is more than 2 stars cost anyway. I'm going to be playing this every turn. We're having great success with the Shining Strike right now. Kind of snap, click, and convergence, but you know, it's convergence. It's a good card. It's a good card. All right, I think I do play Convergence, Crescent Spear, Strike. Where did I get that energy? What am I doing? I don't know, I had a brain moment here. Whatever, shut up, shut up, shut up. I think I just take the 2. I would like to keep the stars just in case. Luckily, most turns I do get to actually block because of this. So I am... It's probably not too bad. I'm still really scared. Waterfall Giant's scary, but I took 2 particle walls. So by all means, I've done my due diligence here. Remove a strike. Well, I don't like this. A power pod here, I'm power podding. I'm validated for power podding. I'll admit it, I'm scared. Oh, that gained replay. That's why that's happening. All right, let's knock you out here. I draw particle wall next turn, we win. Okay. Look at my 25 stars. I wish that I'd replay every fight. I'm spending all the stars. Call it BM all you want. I'm... Give me 140 block. I hate this guy. I'm interested, actually. I'm interested in neutron ages here. Let's try it. This is not normally a card I take. I feel like it's very underwhelming most of the time. I enchant a skill with Imbue. This card is played automatically at the start of a combat. Gain 4 potion slots filled with random potions. Falling star into meteor shower. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Radiate. Damage to all enemies. So I already have AoE. Skill with Imbued, perhaps. These are all really compelling. I really like all of these. What skill would I be playing here? Would it be glow? I think I'm just gonna do this, which I know is kind of safe and unflashy, but like... Things are going decently. I don't have to throw this run away. Shop into elite into rest site sounds pretty good for me right now, and I'll take the 3 easy pools into rest site, elite, shop again, which is kind of sad, but like, I think I'm okay with this. Let's not be stupid here, right? Three times 6 is a lot, right? Defend, radiate. We'll take the 9 and just deal with it. Yeah, you taking that's not okay. You don't get to keep that. should have just skipped that. I've got no reason to want to redraw any of those. Bad order. Shut up. I really did spend a bunch of stars to block 8. Very underwhelmed with that card's performance right now, but that's okay. What's behind here? Astral Pulse? Do I take Astral Pulse? Like, I don't want to, because I want Radiate to do its job. But I'm going into an Elite, and I'd really like Astral Pulse into Centimillipede, so I'm gonna take it. We're gonna do this. There's part of me that wanted to play Neutron Aegis, but I'm skeptical about whether or not I care. I might care a little bit. $22 plus 6 is enough? Okay. And I don't really want to... 22 plus 6 is not enough, but that's okay, because 22 plus 6 plus 4 is enough. Don't ever ask me about math, I guess, because evidently I'm an unreliable calculator. So I hope you guys don't pay me to be a calculator. Another convergence? Yes, I think I do take another convergence. If I like a card once, I probably like a card twice. I played that for fun. I think I messed up here. I need to get rid of these. I'm taking 15. I'm taking 15. But the damage I would have taken otherwise would have been like absurd with the extra 10 added. Maybe that's a silly way to evaluate it, but you know. It's 1000% reflect, man. Blocking is scary. Captain's Wheel makes it a little less scary, but I'm not sure I need it. What rare cards would... the only rare card is that? Ugh. Poopy. Gigantification Potion. Maybe even Ampoule. Random card in each card reward is enchanted with Swift 1. Time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Move a strike. How about that? Call it safe because it is, but like... I need safety right now. I'm not super confident in this, Elliot. I hope I can survive. Are you serious? This is what you have for me? Okay, okay. We have enough to play this at least once. This turn should be okay. I'm taking 4. I don't like taking 4. I get a rest site after. I just have to survive. And that's not a given, evidently. As we all know, that is not a given. I barely survived this turn, let alone the fight. Thanks for slapping me for 30 for fun. No, right? I don't do that. I need these stars just in case I'm getting hit for 40. Quasar, I need you to save me. This does not save me. I perish. I hate you. You suck. One more attempt. Ugh. It's looking card reward and potion to me. By the way. Just by the way. Maybe this. This is ambitious going into Waterfall Giant, but I can always chicken out of that last elite. Alright, are you going to bed, Lucas? Is that what's happening? That's usually how you talk to me when you're about to go to bed. So good night. Good night. I hope you enjoy life. Good night. Good luck with work at 7 a.m. Gosh. I think I played this combat well. Gonna extinction event yourself? Don't do that. Meteors aren't that cool. Hell is this? Way to get snappy with me, game. We'll deal with this next turn somehow. I don't like it. I don't like it. I drew into something really slow, but this is fine. This is no damage. Okay, okay. That was not as bad as it looked. Have a good night. Duplicator. I liked those potions, but you know, it's a duplicator. Do I take Astral Pulse? Yes, I do. I'm going into elite fights, right? Yeah, if I'm going into elite fights, I think I do take Astral Pulse. Nice one. You know what? Nice one. You got me. Hopefully I draw lethal this turn. I do not draw lethal this turn. I do in fact take 2 additional damage. For fun! Just so I can feel something. Even if that thing is terrible pain. This is a knockout blow angle. No, no, no. It's definitely Sharp the Stardust. Like, come on. That is, like, absurdly good. Don't think that was necessary. I think I got a little ahead of myself, but it was very good. Take Be Gone. It's a card that's hard to hate, but I have expensive attacks, so it's kind of hard to play. Let me skip. Let me skip. Consider skipping. Are we cheesing? No, we're common carding. Glow? We are immediately vindicated. Take Glow and Gather, like, give me my sparkles. Give me my stars. There were good cards into Skulking Colony, too. Not when you have a turn like this. Potion me. Colorless me. I guess I'll play this, then. Ow. Generate random things. I don't think generating random attacks is gonna help me all that much, but you know, it's admirable. It's an admirable job. Someone's gotta generate random attacks. Me, I sure hope I kill this turn. The turn in question, wow, the generating random attacks turned out to really help me there. Yeah, give me Child of the Stars. I think I want Child of the Stars, thanks. I would love block. Irma Frost? Give me block when I play it, sure. Throw Stardust on top of the draw pile? This is wonderful. How much damage is this doing? 7 times 4 is 28 plus 30 is more than 60, so we're good. We are not good. I can't do any math ever. Block me. Ugh. I really thought I had lethal. Maybe we should focus on paying attention, but you know, whatever. Big Stardust, big Stardust. Where am I going here? Rest site into elite. Do any of these help me with elites? Not really. It's looking skip to me. Now we might be using that potion, but you know. Yeah, generate me stars. I'll take the 7. This combat usually takes a lot more from me. Even for 3, this is worth playing with sharpness on it. No, right? No, that's silly. Yeah, that doesn't kill. Does this kill? No, it does not. I will defend. You can't even do that for me. Come on. We were so close to this being a good fight, but you know, we don't get what we want. We get screwed. Thanks, strike. Draw a strike. A solar strike. With both of these potions, I can probably make this happen. I could deal with this problem right now. Is that psychotic? How much damage do I take in this fight? Otherwise, a lot. And we get another potion. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. That is cool. That means I will definitely be upgrading that card when I can, but I have 21 health. I have 21 health and a power potion and fortifier. I think I do upgrade Stardust. Just the value is so big, I might actually be able to justify not resting here. And I certainly don't play Astral Pulse like ever again. Give me a power potion. What do you got for me? I'll play Void Form after this. I need to make sure I live. Okay, I will be getting out of here soon enough. Okay, okay. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is a little scary. I will at least have a block card, which is an extremely big deal when I need to survive this, because I know at the very least I can use potions to do so. I can also use Falling Star. Defend, Gather Light. Block 28, that's still not enough. The fact that I almost died here is utterly criminal. And, yeah, you know, I hate you, so... And that was just a personal thing. Real Void Form? I think I want a Real Void Form. Alright, boss, what do you got for me? You reroll each card reward once, Falling Star into Meteor Shower. How are we feeling about Meteor Shower? Pretty decent. 2 common cards, 2 uncommon cards, and 1 rare. It's definitely Meteor Shower. Like, AoE 2 weak, 2 vuln is like so good. Rest Sight into Elite optional. Into Elite's very mandatory. But there's a Rest Sight after. And then we can take a shop at the end. We'll see how we go. We can dodge that Elite and take more later. I am willing to take 4 damage right now. That's okay. We can do that. All of a sudden, that was a good turn. The summation of all the things I've acquired. Sure, use the Dizzy turn to Void Form. There's probably a more guaranteed way to kill if I played Strike, but you know, yeah, we don't think about things like that here. We think about playing Knockout Blow for free. Second glow, we take second glow. We click second glow, that's it, we just click it. Sounds good. Give me stars. I can very easily make Dizzy happen if I have 5 stars, usually. Unless I'm stupid and play things in the wrong order. Take 9 damage. I don't think it would have helped. I don't think I would have broken through the block anyway, but, you know, we do get an extra turn of it. If that's any consolation, and it is. It's very nice to be able to do that. That's another skip. That is another skip. Oh, toxic. Ugh. How much damage can I do? 8 times 12 with a dupe pot might save me from taking a bajillion damage here. With math that I'm too lazy to do. I probably should have saved that for one of the elites, but you know, whatever. Flex potion, honestly, just as good. That is also going to do 1 trillion damage. I'll pile place it on top instead. What would I put there? Probably glow. Move 2 cards for normality. No, I think we're going to enchant, right? Yeah, there's no epic shop right after that lets me remove normality. Give me glow. Perfect fit's not that special, but you know. Is there any reason to smith here? 21 damage. That's a lot of damage. This is actually necessary. If I see Centimillipede, I will cry. 3 silent cards. Let's see what you got for me. Sucker Punch, Ricochet, Slice. Don't love any of those. Leg Sweep, Infinite Blades, Flechettes. Innate, deal 10 damage, apply 1 vuln. Grand Finale. As fun as that sounds, I don't think so, but I do take Assassinate. I really like that. Opinion doesn't seem welcome. The statues resume their unending debate. How cocky am I? A little bit. All right. Okay, let's see how this goes. This shouldn't go that bad. I mean, famous last words, but you know. Quite immediately about to go that bad. Hopefully this is the last damage I take. Sucks to be weakened. Draw me what I need, you can't. Alright, well, this kind of really sucks, actually. I love when my actually important cards for this fight are at the bottom of my draw pile. Real great day to bottom deck every important card and draw strike and defend turn 1 and 2. You get 1 more out of me. You get 1 more out of me. Ugh. Once again, just start me with a card reward. Where are we going? Who knows? I don't know. Rest site elite. Rest site elite. Shop. I actually, you know what? This might be it. This might be the run. Yeah, 3 easy pool fights, no hard pool fights. I'll use the extra card reward as an excuse. Also, the easier Act 1. You love to see the easier Act 1. Okay. We should kill next turn. We don't draw total poo-poo. We have not drawn total poo-poo. We have lived. So we have a 2-cost attack. That actually makes Manifest Authority more playable. And it gave us a very good card for this fight. So, you know, I think I made the right choice. I think people super underrate random generate colorless card because there's a lot of good things in that pool. I don't have a lot as far as generating stars, but I kind of like Quasar. Kind of a stupid choice here. But what if these is like a smart choice? I don't know. People say Photon Cut's good. It always leads me astray. Cheese me. Cheese me. Maybe that's cockiness coming into play, but cheese me. I would like more energy next turn. Probably should have kept the defend then. Because yeah, next turn is the buff turn where I take no damage, so I lost health for no reason. We knockout blow here. Are we? What do I think? Oh, what does Scott think? I think we do take it. That might be silly. I'm not sure about that choice. I'm not sure about bad lucking into this fight. I hate this fight. I didn't do anything. I just took 15 damage in the first 2 turns. And there was no real choice in the matter on my part. I just had to deal with it. Yeah. I might die. Oh, goodness. You Stardust here? I don't think so. This might be a skip. We rest, we rest, we rest. We rest again going into Elite? I think we do. These are actually very similar paths, but you get 1 less total. You don't even get 1 less total campfire. I think this is just a better path. Don't really like this shop very much, but remove strike, I guess. Already bricking with strike like crazy, might as well remove it. I have energy generation, not star generation, so and then give me something to block with next turn when I get absolutely destroyed. Do I do this? Yes, I do, actually. Which might be kind of silly, but I want those stars. For a deck where I didn't take that many star cost cards, so I might be silly. gonna say it, I don't think this is going super great. I would have loved to play Shockwave. Can you draw me Knockout Blow? Thank you. I'm really glad you drew me Knockout Blow. Do I take Patter? I think I do. I would like another block card. Art of War. War energy, please, waiter. Like slightly more off of the Vuln with Patter. It's not a great first turn. I might be power potting. As I say, I am power potting. All of these suck. I'm actually taking Monarch's Gaze. Draw me something to play next turn. Like that, yeah. With Hegemony, sure. I think I just take the chunk of damage here. For the sake of having the best turn possible there. Was there a route there that killed, or am I silly? I don't know. I would have to review the footage, and I'm not doing that because that's embarrassing. Heirloom Hammer. That seems psychotic, right? Another 2-cost attack that doesn't even really do that much more damage, right? Upgraded, it does decent damage, but like... Candelabra says maybe we can take Heirloom Hammer. But like, that's ridiculous, right? Fresh Under's more helpful immediately, but also like... Funny rare card. Let me try this one. Let me try it. I can see what we go into. Birdonis, eh? Colorless pop me. Give me 2 of them. My choice has been validated. In 2 turns, this guy is screwed, okay? Yeah, draw me something that reduces the damage I take. I already have killed. Seems like it was kind of unnecessary. I guess the deck's starting to work randomly. Hi, Juzu Bracelet. No one really asked for you, but it's kind of funny. Do we play Kingly Punch into Vanta? I think I do, right? Because that's just gonna be a long fight and I'm not good at it. And this is better the longer a fight is. But I already have damage. I want Glow more. So I'll take Glow because I want it more. And we can use potions or something. Like Heart of Iron? Sure, great for that fight. Pillar of Creation? That's funny. We're almost there. It's like, that's like whack, but sure. High value rest from cheesing it up. I'm almost getting to the point where it's given me more health than I've lost. Actually, I think I am at that point. I think I can photon cut falling star so I take less damage next turn when I get absolutely destroyed. And I will get absolutely destroyed, damn. I guess that's what the plating was for, right? I think that might have been a bad choice. Team, do we think that was a bad choice? I think that was a bad choice. What am I drawing into? I'm drawing into a problem is what I'm drawing into. I think I just play this to proc Slippery. One more block turn. I'm scared. I'm very scared. 32 damage. Oh, good. No, let's see if this gets us more value than the two energies worth of cards I would have gotten. Yeah, I get extra for Art of War. Manifest Authority, draw me something good. Prowess, I'll take that. That was, by the way, a completely misplayed turn. Whatever. Shut up. Just finished the deadlock sesh. Hi, Sue. Welcome. I'm about to die. I do not believe I survived this turn. I might survive this turn. Call me a fool and a liar. The way I barely survived this turn and then die next turn anyway. But, you know... Well... It's nice knowing you all. I flash a salute and die. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I tried. Phantom does whatever it wants. One more try. That one was too short. New Leaf, Neow's Fury, what does our map look like? We are in overgrowth again. Okay, I like this. I like seeing this. And this, right? It's a very high value Act 1 if I can beat Ceremonial Beast. I get my 3 easy pools and nothing else before the first elite, which is actually a good thing. Transform a card for me. I don't know about that one. It's gonna take like 10 combats before I can even play, and it's not gonna get that much value. That's fine otherwise. I think this Shrinker Beetle fight is normal. Would have been nice to draw something helpful here. I think I will Venerate. This is taking too long. Come on, just give me 3 strikes. Okay, we're good. We're good. 3 strikes, we're good. Whew, all right. Take Rotten War? Manifest Authority's a better card? The card I'd rather take. Alright, shove me something useful here. Take Be Gone. Do I remove the card I can't play? Potions? Because I can only afford like one thing. This into Touch of Insanity. How about that? That is how I will play this card. Remember the distinction between free to play and zero energy. If it's free to play, then you're allowed to play it for no stars. Okay. Just draw me 3 strikes. Just draw me 3 strikes. A Photon Cut Rend is fine too. Does what I need you to do. Bars. Get me through this. Do enough? Nope, just short. All right, well, you know, always a little disappointing Photon Cut. You know what? Yes, I would like to block for 12. I didn't really save 12 though. It saved slightly less, but whatever. It's okay. Pick Cloak of Stars. Maybe. I mean, I have Glow. So I get 1 more star per deck cycle, which implies yes, I do. This might be helpful for the elite, but I'm not going to play it later. And a rand upgraded one. Upgrade me Glow. I know it's a little scary to go into the elite without all that, but you know. Yeah, put this on top of my draw pile. I will be playing this for free. That was a really bad first turn. So, you know. And yes, I'm losing value because I'm getting it for -1 plating this turn, but like, shush. Why did I play that instead of Manifest Authority? Am I stupid? Might be using this potion. We're probably using this potion. I'm not doing nearly enough damage. Hard to put on top? I don't know. Only play 1. Okay, we can do that. I'm fairly happy with that. Weirdly long fight for a bygone effigy to not have killed me yet, but you know, sometimes we're happy with our great fortune. Now, what do I do here? 7 plus 5 plus 3 is 12 plus 3, it's 15. Which is to say, I think we do take that. Because this will be helpful against another elite. And we got damn good stuff. All right, let me see here. We are heavily lacking in damage. We take Celestial Might and we accept that. Hi, Shot Man, what do you got for me? Nothing I can afford, right? Patter, I can afford Patter. I can afford another Celestial Might. Probably not buying them, though. I don't think I need them. I think I'd like to keep my deck a little smaller than that. And I don't say the word deck like Ken, where it sounds like penis. Hey, pair! Prepare! Alright, Berdonis, let's do this. And by this, I mean nothing, evidently. Nice turn one draw, dumbass. Okay. Now you might ask, why do you take the 20 here? Because I need to play my high damage attacks while I can. 6 damage, choose 1 of 3 card draw pile to add into your hand. I don't... Let's add Cloak of Stars. Which means it saves me more health than playing, like... Oh. I don't get to choose them. I see. Well, ouch. Okay, I guess. I can guarantee lethal next turn with fire breathing. That's fun, but I didn't need it. Or the fire potion, whatever. Shut up. Shut up. Hey, they're giving me tiny mailbox. With Glow Plus, I think we take Stardust. Hopefully we don't mess it up this time. Probably gonna use a fire potion here to make sure I don't die in this fight like a dummy. That was a little energy wasteful, but I still think that was the right choice. Just try to minimize the danger I'm in overall, and I'm still taking a lot more damage than I'd like. How much is this? What does this get me? I think I do play this. I think this is higher value than a strike. Actually, maybe it isn't if I'm gonna kill with Fire Pot. So I guess it depends what. Why do I keep saving this Fire Pot? Are the runs looking slaying or not? They're looking kind of sad. Ugh. Terraforming into Stardust, right? I mean, that's cool. You know, just don't play attacks. Powder Demise probably gets more value than the fire potion. Do I need to take the elite? No, and I don't think I want to. Not with the card I just took. If I wanted to take the elite, I'd probably take whatever it's called. 0 cost, 0 energy, 3 stars. Blah, blah, blah. Venerate. What's in my draw pile? Stardust is in my draw pile, so I think I do Venerate. Well, we love to see that. Replay on glow, that's fun. I think I'll play it now. Thank you. Powdered demise or star potion. Powdered demise gets a lot of value into this boss fight. But, I mean, so does star potion on the right turn. My gut says skip this and just don't even bother. I want to take an event. Lose fairy in a bottle, upgraded rare skill, uncommon attack. I'm losing one of these. Give me the rare skill. These were not the rare skills I was hoping for. What the heck is this? Am I really taking I am invincible right now? Put it on the top of the draw pile with that, I guess. I hated everything about that, but I mean, hey, I get a potion. If I'm scared to die, and I am a little scared to die, no, we might do that. I don't want any of these next turn, so give me something that'll just go away. Okay? A lot of damage. That is terraforming doing what I was hoping it would do. Now, what do we do from here? I think we do this. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I have two cards that play really well into terraforming. Maybe I super underestimate that card. I guess defend. I mean, I play one card this turn. Blah. Dramatic entrance, defend. Sure. I guess you can do that. I don't think I needed both of the potions, actually. I think this went really well. Not really well, I took a lot of damage, but like, well enough I could have kept one of those. How difficult are my cards to play? Barely. I have Neutron Aegis. I might be able to actually play that with Void Form. Alright, back for more, Your Highness. Transform all strikes and defends. Am I behind on removes? Kind of, not really. Snekawai. Do we Sneko? I have Void Form and Celestial Might. Which you might think that's not that many. Oh, but actually, you know, are we calling belling here? Calling bell me, sure. Bet, okay. Curse of the Bell me, how about that? What do I think of this? Elite campfire. Straight run to the boss. Minimizing the amount of risk I take. This is fairly conservative, but I'm taking 2 elites in Act 2, which is still scary. okay, okay. That's a really solid first turn, though. I really appreciate getting to keep this block so I can just play things. Yeah, this is a good turn, yeah. I agree with this turn. I think we're okay. Not incredible, but we're okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Hi, Curse of the Bell. I remember you. Remember Curse of the Bell? I remember Curse of the Bell. Patter? It's weird to be taking a common right now, but like... Vigor, though? But what if it gets really big? What if I gotta play a really big Stardust? And you know what? I agree. Alright, charge. Yeah, then there we go. We'll make it up for it by removing things from our draw pile. How about that? I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think I can take the 10 here. For what that entails later. We're gonna have such a big Stardust turn. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna eat a bag of wieners is what's gonna happen. Unless... There are no rare cards in my draw pile. What are you talking about? Why did I spend my... Why am I such a goon? Whatever, man. Perish. Perish. It's fine, okay? It's fine. I forgot I had Vigor stored up. Big strike. What for? Who knows? Your life ends this turn. Your life does not end this turn, evidently. I don't know what the hell that is, but sure. Okay, okay, okay. What are we feeling right now? With Void Form, it makes me not want to take any of these, because why do I need them? It's a card with perfect fit. What do I want to do that with? And I don't know. What's the other option? Add normality? And go into the shop? Yeah, sure, let's do that. actually not rest here? Yes, Stardust, right? If my goal is to play the card. Alright, yeah, there are two things we do here. First, get out of here, you stink. Then this. Perhaps draw pot so that the game plan just works. If I'm going into a scary elite, and I am. Even though, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I've grown to believe that Entomancer's the least scary of these elites for this character. This kind of sucks. I don't really have a block engine right now, but you know, I can. All right, let's go find one. Oh man, I totally forgot to bring an octagon. What are we doing here? Probably just defending. 4 times 8's a lot. Yeah. Get like 1 billion stars or something. This is kind of the Regent deck that is specifically bad against this fight. And at some point, I'm just gonna have to accept that and... No. We can win. It's possible. None of this is helpful. Do I even survive? I mean, that's 11 times 4. That's not enough. And if I gain 7 plus 5, 19, 5 times 8 is 40. I live, but for what? I mean, I don't really see much point in trying something else, frankly. I take this? No, I don't. I'm gonna get absolutely screwed by the million statuses that get added to my deck if I do that. I think I'm kind of screwed anyway, but you know. I hope we liked being alive, because we're not alive for very long. All right, fine. You know, you get one more attempt at this, and then I say, you know, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Commander, Lava Rock. Campfire. That's a fun path. That's a path where I might actually say, you know, we can take Lava Rock. I've been getting a lot of terrible transforms and things like that lately. The problem is this character has some cards that are just bad. You know, it's easy to blame your losses on that, but like, no one ever said it was easy. Come on, come on. You got this. Stomp on the ground and summon your resolve. Like to make it to Act 3 at some point. Okay, okay. So I want Particle Wall. Gather Light helps me actually get the energy to play something like that, but you don't see Particle Wall every day, and we're going into a shop, which gives us a bunch of different options, and none of them are star gain. So what do we do here? I think we buy a potion. Why, for the elite, but what would even benefit? I mean, this is always solid. A regen potion, always decent. Not exactly made of money. Give me regen pot. That'll take the place of a campfire rest. How about that? Weakened? Oh my gosh, my life is so miserable. And that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, right? We do take this, and then we hope we get a good star generation card in this combat. You know, just to validate everything. I mean, it's nice that we drew a really good turn 1, so... And I can accept turn 2 being not as good. Turn 1's more important, frankly. Like, what do you want in this? You want to kill turn 1. That's you want to kill one of them turn 1. That's the goal. Also like 2 damage or something. And there is the star generation I was looking for. Actually think I'll take Heart of Iron going into the elite fight. I hope this isn't too bad. I hope it isn't. You never know. Yeah, I think we play 3 defense here. No attack into block we can't break through. Because that would just be silly, wouldn't it? No one would ever do that. Certainly not a guy like me. I look left and right. Hope nobody notices the irony of the situation. Now, I kill. I have not taken an attack, have I? I have taken Solar Strike. That's an attack. It's a perfectly good attack. It does 8 damage. That's 2 more than Strike. We taking Devastate here? We might have to. On the category of cards I don't love. We need to upgrade Solar Strike. Let's try upgrading Solar Strike to keep up with this. Bastard yield. You know what? Take all my potions. You get all of them, buddy. And this is... That leaves 80, which is perfect. It means we're not splitting too early. That's bad. We do not do that. We play 3 defends and we accept that we'll have to wait a turn or 2 to split. I think we're gonna have to settle for this. It was a hypothetical turn where I got Vuln Devastate, but like... And this is gonna be really scary, by the way. I put myself in a very dangerous situation. Take 14 damage. Could be worse. Could be better. But we take no more damage this turn. Hopefully we draw enough to kill. That's lethal. Thankfully. Another turn of that would be... This is very nice for me. And I look at this and think, ooh, does this contribute to me? What do these contribute to me? Extra attack that costs energy instead of stars is takeable. It's 30 damage. It's not enough. Oh, I don't love that. There's a reason I don't love Devastate. Why am I taking more damage from the stupid gremlins than I did from the elite? I don't love this situation. I think I'm put in a very complicated position. Yeah, all right. Enjoy my 60 monies. Bye. Whatever, man. Everybody hates you. It's fine. I'm sad about it, but it's fine. Party Popper's really gonna help me when I get into a boss fight with those funny eels. Hope it helps me here. Ugh. I didn't save the energy to play it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, now I have to draw back into it. It's fine, it didn't kill that turn anyway. Let's not be stupid. Where did I get that block from? Oh, I know where I got it from. I got it from that power that I play every combat. Next combat, we start with an extra energy. If there's something to be thankful for, right? Okay, okay. I think that, I don't know, that might have been the right choice, right? Because what I remember these enemies doing is that they do like a cycle of plays. And, you know, then I can cry about this turn where I'm getting attacked for a lot of damage, but whatever. I didn't draw my attack. That's fine. That's fine. Absolute nerve of this guy on the right, but you know, we take 3 damage. It's okay. It's fine. Because I think it goes like 5 damage, 7 damage, 1 times 3 buff. That wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Give me another copy of Particle Wall. Once again, I see the waterfall demon at the top of my map and I get very sad. Oh, the waterfall constructs, the waterfall golem. The mighty waterfall golem. Shoot. I think I take Gamma Blast. I wanted both of those, frankly. Alright, well, a potion, which we can guarantee our safety if we take the lucky tonic. But a second child of the stars benefits us more in the long run. So for the sake of surviving the whole run, for the sake of making this a more likely run to reach the end game, I take it. And you might think, oh, but the waterfall giant. You know what? I'm also thinking, oh, but the waterfall giant's gonna beat my ass. But you know, it's fine. You can just pray we draw the right cards on the right turn. Oftentimes that doesn't happen in life, but you know. I should have played this so I could play Devastate, but whatever, you know, shut up, who cares? Alright. You do your cringe heal, you bastard. I mean, you hate to see a turn like that. There's an argument that the play there was to use that to play Devastate instead, but like, I don't know. And I don't know. I'm terrified. Look at how much damage he's gonna do in 10 turns. Yeah, the idea that it's gonna take me 10 turns to kill this guy is saddening. But I don't really have the... I need to do damage. I need you dead now. Hold up. What is in my draw pile? Article wall is in my draw pile. Both copies are in my draw pile, but do I take this? I don't think I take this. I think I need more stars before I kill and face the mighty attack. Or I could just die right now, you know? That's fun too. Anyway, that was the right call, by the way. If I killed there, I died. No, if I draw those out, I die. Let's not do that. Let's just have faith that one of them shows up. They have both shown up to class. I don't get to play them. This sucks. I really tried my best to build something that actually goes well into that, but you know, whatever. Whatever, who cares? I think that's all the stamina I have right now to do runs. I knew this was a multiple stream affair though. That's like, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. This was always going to take multiple long shots, multiple cringe days of sadness, multiple hours of agony. And I hope you guys enjoy that, because sometimes I'm like, why am I like this? Why do I put myself through these things? And I give myself a certain kind of validation for doing so, as strange as that might sound. And it might sound strange because it is kind of strange, but hey, that's what it's like to be a strange guy. So yeah, how's it going, everybody? I hope it's doing well. I hope you guys are doing well on a Thursday night. Things have been quiet lately. Feels like the internet's a little empty. Is that strange? Am I strange for that? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of where I've been. Maybe I've just been like working hard or something. Maybe I'm like the guy who leaves his phone on Do Not Disturb and everyone's like, oh, ha ha, you're so busy. This guy's busy. That's silly. That's silly. What? Bah. We are suffering, but it's okay. Through struggle, we build character and underdogish charm, or whatever the thing I say in my famous catchphrase, Memory Leek. Really hot and humid? Yeah, it's getting to be that kind of time of year, right? Especially depending on where you live and where you probably live. It's probably like really bad. Not that that's really that big a deal, but it's a little bit of a big deal, you know? I don't really like the feeling of being hot and humid, but hey, where I am, it's usually hot and humid anyway, so I just gotta deal with it. I just gotta suffer that, and that's okay. What goes wrong with it, right? What goes wrong? You feel a little uncomfortable? You feel a little wet? What's up, Onion? You feel a little wet? Scared of being a little wet? A little wet. And that's kind of funny. I'm hilarious. Who would have? I'm hilarious. Everyone thinks I'm hilarious, right? Everyone loves me. Subscribe. But yeah, that was my first round of struggle with Ascension 10. I'll probably see you guys again Saturday, where I do the exact same thing and hope I get lucky enough to get a run that gets to the end. I'm still learning, frankly, to play in a way that plays well. I beat Ascension 9. I've yet to die in a way that is any different from that, because the only difference is the double boss at the end of Act 3, and you have to get there for that to be a problem. And don't get me wrong, it's more likely to be a problem. You're less able to conservatively route through Act 3, confident that what you already have is good enough to beat the boss, but still, there's a lot of overlap with what is good against the Act 3 bosses. But maybe it's not so scary. It's a little scary. Again, it's just another way you can trip over your own legs at the finish line, and that's terrifying for a guy like me. When I make it halfway through Act 2, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm palpitating. My little onion heart is racing. But, you know, you gotta feel something every once in a while. Maybe next time I'll not take 2 elites in Act 2, because, yeah, no. So I hope we had fun. I'm, again, running out of things to yap about. I made another YouTube short today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys saw it. I don't know if a lot of people saw it. Sometimes you upload something on YouTube Shorts and just no one sees it. And that's okay, but like, you know, I'm not owed being seen by 1 million people, but, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to be seen by a lot of people and be really popular, and everyone validates me saying I'm so good. Slay the Spire did not validate me today, not at all. Glad you liked it, Roxcon. Thanks for supporting me through all this. Thanks for supporting me through the pregnancy, even though I was never pregnant. Shut up. Yeah, I am running into mush rambling. But that's okay. Sometimes you need to have that kind of vulnerability in front of your audience to see you at your worst. And you guys are mostly seeing me at my worst, because damn, I might be bad at this video game. Anyway, I think I am going to head off. See you guys Saturday if you want to see Spire. Ciao.